All right, today what I really need to talk about is Sharp. This is Sharp Week, like we've been saying all week. And Sharp is Surf Hermits and Angry Red Planet. Um, Two combined bands, one-man bands. Rod Keen from Angry Red Planet and Jason Deathridge from the Surf Hermits. I've been saying this for about the past year. This trend that I've been noticing. It's not a trend that I created. It's something that I've noticed is that instead of surf inspiring other types of music, it's starting to turn the other way around, and other types of music are starting to inspire surf. In the past 5 or 6 years, I've noticed metal, hardcore punk, kind of enveloping all things surf and kind of melding in a different way. Whereas it's more apparent that the rhythm techniques implied by surf are very, very similar in metal realms. And you'll find a lot of metal bands will agree with that. Hyperborean Tales is exactly how the band describes themselves on Bandcamp, on the S.H.A.R.P page, is that they're a break from the norm, and they throw caution to the wind, and they go all against all odds. They go against that which is traditional surf, and without disrespecting the genre in itself. Because I know the two guys, Rod and Jason, and they love surf. They love all different kinds of music. On this new album, you can hear sitar, very, very heavily influenced. If you listen, the nuance in the guitar playing, extremely surf influenced. And like I said, for S.H.A.R.P to release it, it was a leap of faith because it's different than everything else on the label, but enough to take surf in a different direction. It is definitely an experimental surf metal album EP. You could call it Viking surf metal if you had to call it something, and as the name implies, Viking surf metal. And just the past couple of years, I've been kind of familiarized with Viking metal, and I'm like, okay, And then I met Rod, and I'm like, okay, I understand where he's coming from. And then I met Jason, and I'm like, okay, he's on a completely different planet than me, because he takes every little bit, every great piece of every genre and style, and puts it into one style. He knows how the machine works, writing a song, crafting a song. And Rod is just a straight up shredder, and you'll hear it on this EP. And while I can't say enough good things about it, you're gonna have to listen to fans of the Surf Hermits and Angry Red Planet, and individually and as a collective in S.H.A.R.P. And there is no question this is really pushing the boundaries of surf music as well as metal. While it is heavy and the rhythms are real heavy and slowed down a little bit, as far as surf is concerned, it's not a traditional surf album. It's very, very experimental, but the dabbling in that these two musical outings, the Surf Hermits and the Angry Red Planet, have done, they're progressing towards a greater level together. And they are friends, Jason and Rod, and I would like to see them do more together, because I see them as I see my friend Marty and I, as when we get together to write music, it's always our best efforts. Better as a collective than apart. So there you go. There's my review. These two guys better together than apart. Although I agree with Clint, excellent band, Surf Hermits, excellent band. Both genuinely excellent people and musicians and students of the craft. And it's apparent in this very, very experimental surf record. Hot off the heels of the Surf Hermits Jam, Volume 1. Rob was a part of that. Very, 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 very surf leaning. You know, it's way, way, way more surf than this. But I will say, if you listen to this and you're a fan of surf music, and any sort of distorted, like rock music, you're gonna love this.
Please join our Patreon page to get special behind-the-scenes footage and segments exclusive to Patreon, YouTube updates, also a sneak peek of what's coming next week, merch, and also services, free flash drive exclusively for segments in the band.